Hey everyone. Somebody asked me, he goes, Bruce, how did he say it? I want to say it exactly the way he said it because it was really funny. Um, why do the trolls come to your stream? And I actually really had to think about it. And I say, well, there must be, I know there's lots of reasons, but one of the reasons for sure, I gave the lights a break tonight. One of the reasons for sure is that, like Trudeau, why do people go and watch him? I can't stand the guy, but I go and watch his videos because I want to see if someone's going to throw something at him. I want to see if people are going to mock him. And, I want to see if someone calls him an asshole. It's the same reason why the trolls come here to see if somebody calls me an asshole. And I laugh about it because I find it funny. Because honestly, I have no regrets at all. Sabby is in the house. Thank you very much, sir. Were your ears buzzing? We were talking about you. I said, oh, hope Sabby's okay. All different time zones for everyone. Darla, thank you very much. Dave, merci mon frère. Thank you, brother. Mr. Elias, how are you doing here? Rod R, we have more information. We have a split in the agencies where the intel community and Defense Department, DOD, is not agreeing on certain things. But yes, the Pentagon has admitted to a secret UFO back engineering project, UFO project. But there's a twist. Of course, they're not going to admit that, there's actual alien technology. But the problem is from higher up in the ranks on the inside. I'm saying it a lot, and Ross Coulthart has also been saying it a lot from News Nation, who, first of all, has brought us this information of what you're going to hear today. I'm going to read word for word, short and sweet, about 40, 50 words that explains pretty much what's going on. And we're talking about a secret project called the Blue Kahunas. No, the Kona Blue, whatever they call it. So, they've been doing back engineering, or they were supposed to, but apparently it didn't go through, or they weren't able to get it started, whatnot. But again, we'll go through some of the information coming out. If you want to find out what happened during the last stream, there's also UFO updates. I posted a video of a UFO dematerializing itself and possibly showing for real, in theory, but visual proof of what I believe is a wormhole. So you can check that out. And thanks those of you that did stop by. I really appreciate that. What is up, my brother Alex Fortier? Maybe a trip in the works. And again, I'm telling you, Alex, we're gonna have to go cargo if ever we do go on a trip to where we wanted to go. We'll have to fly cargo or something, or get in a bag. And but yeah, there's cheap flights everywhere. I'm willing to risk the cheapest flight just to be able to get to an area and to get there with a tent. But on top of it, I've been invited over the years many times to France, to the UK, the United States, Arizona. A lot of you have invited me all over the globe, and I'm listen. If it wouldn't have been for the pandemic, I would have experienced some of that. Like, I mean, you leave with a tent and that's it. It doesn't cost anything to camp in someone's yard, is the way I looked at it. But to come, we'll see eventually what happens, the changes. You got the RCMP supposedly ousting, forcing Trudeau, asking him to resign. Doesn't mean we're going to get someone better coming in, but things are moving a lot in a lot of countries, the States, and here, all the protests and everywhere. And here in Quebec now, the protests in Saint-Jean-sur-Richelieu. Little shout out to the pleb. I mean, I don't know him. He doesn't know me. He responded to me the other day. And he brings out good, funny videos also, and the news, obviously, about it's a reporter, I think, in Canada, trying to support the small businesses in Canada that are reporting some truth. Anyways, posted, Darla, gonna have to check out the video that he posted of a Freeland with a filter on her face, with her eyes to the left, the big rosy cheeks. They're being mocked. They're being mocked, boy, I'm telling you. And if you guys have never witnessed in the House of Commons, not to be political this evening, check out Canadian politics. You think it's crazy what you're hearing in the Congress? Spend an hour or two and listen to Pierre Poilievre, Alex Jones. I had fun. Love you, Alex. Alex Jones, you got to learn how to pronounce Pierre Poilievre. Now, I was having some fun with him because obviously it's a French name. Well, not even. I think it is. and it's Pierre Poilievre. But it's just that I wanted to make a video of all the different names that Alex said just today. Pierre Polivera, Pierre Poliavera, Pierre Poliver. It was funny, anyways. Shout out to we can laugh between researchers. Yeah, Alex Jones doing a good job, man. For those that don't know him at Infowars, a lot of stuff that's being brought out. They've been having problems recently. They're always trying to be shut down, and so if you don't know Infowars, check it out. A lot of truth from there that a lot of people over the years have been getting a lot of information. There's a lot of people connected to that channel. Hey, I'm sorry. And Rumble today. Why are you sorry? You have nothing to be sorry for, my dear Leah. Thank you very much for being on Rumble or YouTube. And listen, guys, by the way, those of you that are mods, I've never mentioned this, but I think I should have. Yeah, I guess I should have mentioned that many years ago. I don't want you to feel forced. Obviously, if you have a wrench, you don't come by 10 years, and obviously you don't need one. But coming by, I don't want you to feel that you have to automatically be on the ball and stuff. When we see trolls here, often the community will complain or something, and then the mods know what to do to block them off. Some of you tease them. They put them in timeout or whatnot, or just delete them. But you've all been very, very civilized, unless they're really swearing or telling people off. Nothing to it. Keith, how are you, man? Thanks for everything, for coming by, the comments, the support. Alex, absolutely, man. Trolls are entertaining, and look at it the way you want. I'm a comedian. I laugh at it. Obviously, I mean, they're trying to massacre the channel. They have been doing this over the years. And yeah, of course I laugh at it, because it's funny to see how mad they can actually get, So, and, at little things like the community, you guys, little trophies and gifts like that doesn't change the research getting a plaque, but it's a beautiful little, it's a beautiful trophy to get because of the community, which I got a couple people commenting saying, why don't you put out your plaque? You never put up your plaque and stuff. I should. Don't want to, try to remain as humble as I can. Did you like my Bruce Caesar image? I love playing, man, Alex, with the trolls. It's, if I can't have fun, I wouldn't be here, because I'd be getting mad at them instead, So instead, well, I write songs about them. And, that's it. The research that I have here could really, really make some incredible X spaces coming soon. I'm going to have an interview with someone on X. We'll be talking about that soon. Also, not until the interview happens, be presenting her out also. And who are you kissing again there? Elias, my friend, is in the house. How's it going, brother? You anxious for the camping trip? Those of you that don't know, in May, we'll be talking about it. Some of you say you want to come down and meet me. You'll be able to see that I'm not bald, and you'll be able to say, oh, that's why his hair is like that. Okay. And you'll be able to come camping and have a lot of fun. I'm really excited about the news coming out, the Pentagon that with their tight asses not wanting any information to come out, Defense Department. So now we're getting a shift on the inside of the intelligence community. We're getting a shift on some people that have high enough status on the inside that actually, never come out and talk about these things. Why? Well, because they have gag orders and they have, signed contracts not to talk about anything, obviously. Hey, bienvenido, brother. Thank you. Zander. Hola, amigos. Brothers Bruce. Muchas gracias por venir a mi canal de investigación de ovnis. Muchas gracias. Thanks, man. Danny, thanks for coming back, bro. Appreciate it, man. Kristen's in the house. Thank you very much, Kristen. And thanks for the amazing comments. We get, people like you come by here, Kristen. We get one every 3 weeks, 2 months. Somebody comes in, becomes part of the family, honestly, because we are a pretty amazing growing family here. Honestly, we have a lot of fun. Simply Samantha 333. Thanks for coming back, guys. Appreciate that. Yeah, you see, Leah, me autocorrect today. I wrote something, a post. Oh my gosh, the shit has hit the dam in the States. And everyone's like, damn, okay, what dam? What the, which was very bad, because there's like dams actually being hit by boats. And that's not what happened, by the way. And so I went back and not dam. I wanted to write fan, for Pete's sake. So I wrote fan, and I wrote fam. Okay, Bruce could have made a mistake with the M and the N. I'm sure I didn't. Pretty sure I didn't. And I went back and changed it again. Then it changed it to like fap bap, doobop, a wop bop. Didn't want to write fan, and this happens a lot. I'll write. It happened to even our friend from the Netherlands. I think Sandra came here and wrote "Hello Darla Lama," and she wrote "Hello DARPA Lama," because we write DARPA sometimes, and Google goes and gets, "Did you mean DARPA?" I have to spend my time writing sentences and writing X's and no, it's not this. No, I didn't mean that. Nope, didn't mean that at all. Do you know that when you write chemtrails anywhere, like in any on any social media, well, anyways, on YouTube, I'm not going to say on X, maybe that doesn't happen, but I think it does. It's got squiggly lines under it to tell you that uh 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 that's not a word. Contrails, not chemtrails. When you make a video about chemtrails, well, you all know the famous blue box that's underneath, which is places. You can deactivate that every video. They ask you, would you like us to furnish places of anything you mention? Anything? No, please do not post. And what happens? You write chemtrail over my house. Contrail. Then you get the trolls who know that nobody believes that the contrails. Everybody knows it's chemtrails, but they'll try to tease in the community, and me, it doesn't tease me at all. My community, you guys jump on them sometimes. I love it. Thank you very much, Leah. We have Auntie Honey. Thanks for coming back. Ahoy, Bruce and family. Thank you very much. Hey, Stephanie Black. Comment ça va, mademoiselle? Thanks for being here, guys. And family, of course, to all of you listening. Yeah, 3 a.m. Saturday morning after a Friday session doesn't work well with me. I totally understand. Sabinator, how are you doing, brother, man? The news is getting crazy out there, guys. Wait till you see what I'm going to read to you guys. Very interesting, by the way. I'm only reading interesting stuff here. You guys know that. Went back and thumbs up. Appreciate that. Lol, I forgot, so thank you. Hey, thank you for remembering. Appreciate that. Yeah, I've been writing crooked today, boy. Yeah, exactly. There you go. Yeah, t'es compris, man. Tu sais, se louer un container, un petit avion, tu sais, pas de fenêtre, a little plane without any windows, you know. I have a French channel, by the way. Those of you that want to follow my research in French. I also, tres canal, mi canal de investigación en español, astronomia ovnis. I have my research in Spanish. A lot of people on the X platform, Spanish speaking people, Latin Americans, people in Spain, whatnot, wherever you are, you speak Spanish and you're interested in knowing all about my research. I make the videos myself. I'm learning the Spanish myself. Beautiful language. I wish I knew more. Gonna have to maybe meet a Spanish woman or something. But yeah, traveling around the world. If it wouldn't have been for the pandemic, would have been traveling for sure. Carefully, you don't want to end up on the Clinton's container ship. No, exactly. Nor do I want to go anywhere near Epstein's Island. Pretty sure he's still there. Or now Diddy's new island. Yeah. So since the last stream, some guy set himself on fire. So CNN was saying there were shooters and stuff. What a bunch of liars. Rod R in the house. Thank you very much, man. Sugar B, how are you? Hey there, Susan Ravella. Susan Rocky, how are you guys doing tonight? Nigel Brown. Yeah, man. A subject that I very interested in. Like Admiral Byrd, Nigel says in his diaries, absolutely are under and inside the earth. And I love Alex Jones. I absolutely do too. Infowars or band.video. Yeah, absolutely. There's a couple of places where a lot of you can follow him. And, Orwin Schroyer and all the other people that are there. I love the guys and the people they connect with. Sometimes David Icke is there. Honestly, if you go there, just between Infowars and band.video, you go from one to the other and you can get some. Those of you that are Christians, those of you that are very religious, say, I don't want to go to a channel where, there's no religion. Well, there is religion there a lot because he shares all the whistleblowing Christians there. Maybe not all, but there are quite a few, Nigel, over there on Alex Jones, for those of you that are interested in that. I listen, ponder once in a while. Yeah, man. Admiral Byrd talked about, here's the thing. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I can't hide this, right? South Pole, the stream on Wednesday, you have to go see the video. I mean, I talked about neutrinos. I talked about what probably a week ago, um, anonymous official posted, and that I mentioned at the beginning of the year, and a lot of you know about the South Pole base. The minute it came out, it's a weapons, the largest telescope in the world. And now I have a little thing clashing, and I like these little clashes because it brings out a little bit of truth. You know how even me, there's speculation that there could be a hole in South Pole where you enter the ground. It's exactly in the diary. This is a really touchy situation, and I respect all your opinions. But the whistleblower from Raytheon on Wednesday's stream, you have to check out that video if you guys didn't see the stream. It's amazing. And the whistleblower said that there's no hole in Antarctica. So, for me, that really clashes. And at the same time, it's a little disappointing when you hear it because you go, again, psyop or not, if it's something hidden or not, or maybe he's not allowed talking about it. It was very interesting with Admiral Byrd. Maybe, when they say there's no hole in the South Pole, it doesn't mean that Admiral Byrd did not go into a cavern where the cavern was big enough. Remember, the story, right? The story, the bloody airplane is big enough. If I'm not mistaken, I don't want to put words in anyone's mouth or what was written. I think it was big enough to have two planes fly in. And then, there's lots to the story. So you wonder, is it real? Like, I know a long part of the story. Is it all the real story, or is there some added to it? Apparently, even the airplane was actually controlled as it was going into, the mountain. So we can say the mountain or inside of a hole in Antarctica, but not going to hide it. That Raytheon whistleblower, which was the fireman there, he was hired over the summer as a plumber, and he had to work on a part. I'm repeating what I said at the last stream, but it was very interesting. Sure, we don't know who these people are, but they're high enough whistleblowers. And you know why there are higher whistleblowers now? Because I think they're being protected by some higher rank. In other words, all the high ranking whistleblowers that are coming out, they're all worried about their retirements, not just retirements, but getting their balls cut, literally. So Mr. Sunshine Baby is a good Canadian political show. Mr. Sunshine Baby, the Pleb. I listen to, what's the lawyer, Italian lawyer, Viva Frey, or Fry, Viva Frey. He talks also. He was talking at one point a lot when the Ottawa protests were happening. Yeah, and listen, take it with a grain of salt. Not everybody likes all those channels or whatnot, but no, absolutely. I listen to it especially to get informed for Canada. I venture around pretty much in the news, guys. I mean, I was listening to Wyon this morning in India to see what they have to say. Sometimes I get information about Trudeau over there in India. Imagine. I like pondering around. I like making my own decision on whether something's real or not. I bet on whether something's real or not. I like pondering around in areas where I can come with my own conclusions, like I'm sure a lot of you also do. Crazy Music Space Jam, thank you so much, man. See, no, not yet. Didn't touch banjo yet, but yeah, it's right here. Haven't stopped. Look, but it's not attached yet. I even put it back in the bag so we wouldn't get any dust on it. Thanks a lot. Bruce, did you install Leah's strap on your banjo? I am about to very, very soon. I was playing, I'm telling you, we got some good camping music. We'll be playing some good tunes, man, around the campfire. We got a list of maybe, lots of CCR, also songs and camp songs around the, Kumbaya, my love. No, we'll be singing some good stuff. Some interesting stuff. And I didn't finish saying what I was saying before, but in May, I'll start talking a lot about those of you that want to come and meet me. And we're going to be a good bunch going camping outside, savage camping, wall camping, right? In a campsite, one of the biggest campsites around here in Ormstown. And we'll be giving you the information, the directions, and whatnot for those of you that want to either come stay all night, 3 nights, or just visit for the day. Pay $6, $7 to come in, $10, however much they'll charge. I intend on meeting for the first time, having a reunion and meeting up with some people. So that would be absolutely amazing. Alex Fortier was the first to mention, hey, how about a reunion stuff? Yeah, listen, I mean, aside from the people that wanted to kill me, yeah, I'll have a reunion with some guys there for sure. People will have some fun, but at the beginning there was no reunion that was going to be done. People leaking out my address and whatnot. But Alex Faltzi mentioned we'll go to the fair in Ormstown, and then after that, camping. It's going to be amazing, guys. Going to have a really cool time, and then maybe in 2025, a trip. And like Elias said, through cargo, you know. There are some flights, like I've heard of it. Get a flight, like Alex was talking to me on the phone this afternoon, saying, get a flight to go somewhere wherever we're talking about going, $500, and then 500 come back. So that's for a big trip. If we already have a place to stay over there, well, then you have to pay for cost, because no way in hell. I don't have thousands of dollars. I don't have any money to go on any trip. I can't even travel my province. Honestly. Thanks again, man. Merci, Stéphanie Lacy. Hello, lovelies. Sugar Bee 333333 in the house. Hey, look at all the people here. 170 people. You guys are amazing coming here every time, Cryptoad in the house, Vancouver Island. Welcome. Beautiful place. Vancouver, also another beautiful place. My own country. I even have family there. Don't ask me where in Vancouver. I wouldn't be able to name the place, the places. There's a Pinked something or Pinked things or something, and that there's Alberta. I might be mixing up British Columbia actually, but yeah, I got family all around Canada, and I'd love to travel. That's so expensive, you guys up there. Our house cost here in Canada for you guys was like buying a cottage, but it doesn't work that way. It's the cost of living, eh? Everything was more expensive up there where you guys were. People were saying, "Oh, I want to go up there to work to get a bigger salary." Well, if you're going to live there where you guys are, you're going to be paying more, so your bigger salary is not bigger. If you're able to go work over there up in British Columbia and then come back to mom's or something with the money, okay. But aside from that, you're not going to make any money. Vancouver, welcome. I appreciate that. No fires. Mum's the word with fires this year. Hopefully that crap's not going to be starting again. I'm really worried about direct energy weapons and all the crap that's been going on. Chemtrails in the news hit mainstream. That's right. Historical flooding. Absolutely historical flooding. Dubai. Crazy. Thank you, Stephen A. Auto camping, Stephanie. It's going to be fun. On va se faire du fun. Vraiment. Seriously, we're going to have some amazing fun. Looking forward to it. Muchas gracias, bro. Al Ciriello in the house. Thanks, man. Appreciate it. Mad Cat, as promised, thanks for coming back. Welcome back, Elias. Goodbye and hello. The channel, your work and music and the family is absolutely amazing. I thank you all. Well, listen, I love you for it, Kristen. Thank you very much. And the music part's a little extra part, eh? People don't have to go over to the music channel, but it's fun. Little extra channel where I like playing some music and playing the blues and trying out my instruments. Hopefully, any of you, all of you that have instruments are more than welcome to connect with the channel. We're doing some live streams very soon. Dogs wild tonight. Birds wild tonight. They were absolutely wild, chirping, like savages all evening, right up till before I started the bloody stream. Jules, thank you so much. Thank you, Jules of Southern Oregon. More fun numbers for you. Love you and the community. 333-777. Thank you very much, Jules. You guys rock. Norma C in the house lurking tonight. Norma, I love you for that. Thank you so very much for lurking in. Love the lurkers. Contrails, emphasis on the con. Yeah, exactly. Well, see, as I posted in the video at one time, exactly that. Con in brackets, trails, right? I got stupid thoughts in my day. You know what I was thinking this afternoon? How Tom Hanks, if you're like me, we learned a lot about the actors, didn't we, in the past few years? But anyways, Tom Hanks, I'm saying, I wonder if he always signs everything. Thanks. Stupid, eh? Do you think pulsars could be artificial power plants? that they slingshot off. Well, now you're into I'm going to say even my brain, Sabby, because I absolutely believe that everything that we're looking at that seems natural, like even the jet streams I was talking about last stream, man. We're talking about jet streams, brother. And if you haven't seen my dematerialization video, don't listen to the stream, but just go back to the video part, Sabby, and you're gonna love seeing what we're talking about. Wormholes, portals, traveling through things. And you said, do you think pulsars could be artificial power plants? Well, I'll tell you what. Um, Artificial, very interesting you say that, because yeah, it could be created, these things, right? They're processes that they create with chemical reactions, explosions, manipulating gravity waves and stuff, and frequently now neutrinos, where they're, magnetic fields, manipulating the magnetic fields. No wonder Earth is sick. Can you imagine all the horrible storms and earthquakes and everything that happened, that it's all just tests that they're doing, trying to activate their stupid war machine? That's scary stuff, but I really believe that that's going. I do believe that it could be artificial, like the halo that you see around the galaxies that are no longer, that exploded, that ate themselves. Everything's merging, right? Like the Milky Way, even us, we're going into the Milky Way eventually. That's screwed up, eh? We're rotating. We're going about 1,000 miles or 1,000 kilometers or 1,100 kilometers an hour. And then the solar system's traveling at 450,000 kilometers. I think the sun's traveling at so many kilometers. And then the whole Milky Way is traveling at so many kilometers. So if you think that you're grounded, that you have your 2 feet planted on the ground, ever since you've been born, you've never been stationary. You've never been on the solid ground. That's why I say I don't know if solid ground exists. We're in a void of space. Like we're in a vacuum somewhere. It's space is actually not a vacuum, by the way, at all. Space is like a vacuum, but it's not a vacuum. Space being, in the movies, you see them take off their helmets and their heads, explode because they freeze up. That's not even true. There's a video actually of a Russian cosmonaut changing from one capsule to the other in his t-shirt. No helmet. No jokes. No jokes. That's out there. Just post chemtrails saying contrails and they'll correct you with chemtrails plus wind. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if they'll do that, the buggers, but they are pretty bad. I'm telling you. They are pretty bad. Forcing us to say whatever they want us to say. Thanks a lot, Xander. So, well, just an ass Trudeau quit. Just an ass. I love it. The Liberal Party. Lots of stuff going on. Lots of stuff going on. Possibly a replacement, even though the guys that's replacing him might not be good. But yeah, Justin Trudeau is on the way out. He is not only hated, he has destroyed Canada completely, entirely. Like it's something crazy. Talking about building all the houses. And I hear you. So am I. A biatch. Yeah, I can be a. Yeah, listen, some people, I'm not going to talk about people in the community or whatnot, but some people were telling me that, there's, okay, guys, Trudeau talked about sending us a grocery check. I didn't get it. I have no family member that got it. Okay. Brother didn't get it. My mother didn't get it. I didn't get it. My son didn't get it. My friends didn't get it. The neighbors didn't get it. But he's always telling people he's giving Canadians money back. Where does that money go? And now there's a dental plan for someone at a certain age. I don't know if it has to do with elders or 60, 70 years, whatever. You have a plan for free dental plan and free cleanings. It sounds extraordinary. But the problem is when you call into your dentist says, we're not part of that plan. So it's sort of like selling. Ever notice that when Trudeau is talking, behind him, you always see something behind him? Advertising. You'll see Cedar Construction Labs, or I say labs, but anyways, Cedar Construction or whatever they're advertising for that. Well, that's all being paid to him. He's making a lot of money. That's what he's doing. He's cashing in. Steve, how are you, man? I thank you very much, Darla. Summer's coming, some more amazing videos. I'm missing the moon like crazy. Do you feel like me that when I go back and film the moon, it's not going to be the same? All the craters are going to be different. People are going to say Copernicus was never there. You watch. That'd be amazing. It'll be fun. Hey, last Saturday we had a live stream. I really enjoyed seeing a lot of people here on the weekend. So might be something that happens again. Thank you very much, brother. There's my French channel, you guys. Even if you're English, head on over to the French channel, subscribe and support it. It hasn't gotten subs since 2022. Good number in numerology? Yes, it is. That's true, Xander. The number 777 or 333. Bruce, love you and your community, especially all the mods and members. Love you all, guys. Jules, love you to pieces. Thank you so much. There's a link to join me on Patreon for a few dollars. Azur Nativ. Why, thank you very much for being on the X platform. And that's why we have viewers here. We have two groups. We have the YouTube family and we have the X Savior family. X Army, thank you very much. Love you guys and gals for being here. Thanks for connecting. And if you're following me on X, there's no obligation, but it does help a creator. Especially on YouTube, it helps in the algorithm. Unfortunately, it is sad that that's how it has to be. You need interesting titles, clickbait titles. That's what you need to get some people. I love that one. Crumb trails would throw them off the trail. Yeah. Merci, Annie. Annie Ruel, bienvenue. Merci, ma soeur. Hey, Sugar B, listen, we can lose it fast, eh? I used to work with some awesome Greek people, real Greek people, and they had a paper press here in Dorion, Montreal. And I used to hang out with him and all his sons. I was considered, for those that know Greek families, part of the family based on Costa. Love you, brother. But the family didn't appreciate that very much. Anyways, I had a lot of fun, but I learned a lot of Greek. I learned how to tell people off. I learned how to move pallets. I learned how to talk about trucks and brakes and whatnot, paper presses. But I forgot a lot about it. You stop working and talking the language. When you're not talking the language, you have a tendency of forgetting it. I also have a music channel. It's Bruce's Music. If ever you guys want to connect, I'm intending on growing the channel to almost being able to monetize it. Guys, I'm a musician. I want to post my music that I create and give out free guitar lessons, free piano lessons, so that any song you all want to sing, you'll be able to leave suggestions and I will work on that on my spare time, because this research channel is the bomb, and it's going to be the bomb this summer because there's a lot of captures. After those 3-4 days of rain that we're going to get, we'll have some more UFOs in the backyard. I am pretty sure. JK's in the house. Thank you very much. Ohio, USA. Another, hey man, another very active state, Ohio. A lot of crap happening with the terror attacks or whatnot, chemical leaks and shit. Just off the wall, what's going on. You guys can get some crazy storms too, in the States. Ben, merci, Darla. Oui. Facts. 1987. Thank you very much, Mr. Sa. Wayne's Manfield. Thanks, brother. Thanks again, Annie. Watch all your vids. Just brilliant. Who? Godarn. Again, Godarn. I always say Godarn. I'm sorry about that. I've seen you for the longest time here, for many years, actually, and I appreciate that. Like a lot of you tell me you don't always have time to come and comment. A lot of you watch all the time, and I think that's awesome. I honestly really appreciate that, you guys. Thanks for subscribing, if you have, and if not, Gabber Beast TV. Hi, man. Thanks for being here. Right on, Susan. Northeastern Ohio. Welcome, Northeastern Ohio. You guys have good radio stations out there? We got some good radio stations here in Montreal. If everyone listed on the internet, Chom FM, CHOM. When I was younger, I wanted to be an announcer on Chom FM. When I was at school, I loved the radio station. Always, Darla, the double streamers, they are the best. Yeah, guys, I'll get into the news. Very sorry. I'm having too much fun reading everyone. They do claim there's an ocean 700 kilometers down, says Xander, with more water than the surface of the earth. I heard that, my friend. Guaranteed there has to be entrances or something thriving there. Absolutely. I agree with that. Mad Cat, I also believe Admiral Byrd. I honestly do. For whatever the reason, that guy said that anyone that thinks that there's a hole in Antarctica is because they are off of the story. But again, he could be mixing up two stories. See, this is why we have to talk about this take it with a grain of salt and bring all that up. Lots of grains of salt to take, I guess. So many grains of salt to take. If I shall die before I awake, those grains of salt have ended up on my steak. I will. Anyways, Bruce has 945 subscribers on this channel. Me here him speak Spanish. Am I up to 945? That is so amazing. You know what the sad part is, Leah? Last Christmas, I was at 930, I think, and I told people, if you subscribe and get me to 1,000, I will post daily videos. When that channel gets to 1,000, my 800 shorts, not pairs of shorts, but short videos, I'm going to transfer them all in Spanish, one by one. I'm going to be putting up 5-10 videos, shorts a day on, you'll be sick of seeing my shorts hanging around everywhere. That's for sure. So please, guys, Astronomia of Nice, please go and subscribe to the Spanish channel. Support and encourage Bartles and James. Right on, Sugar Bee. And of course, our friend Crazy Music Space Jam. We have a lot of fun with him there too. Denis, comment ça va? Bruce, you're making videos on the moon and you've got a 14-inch telescope, and you're all seeing that NASA has the biggest telescope and doesn't see any of that. NASA is hiding things. Absolutely, because Denis, obviously NASA, NASA sees a lot more than what I'm showing. Absolutely. And they would have a very good way of filtering the surface, and they would know how to filter the surface way and long before I ever even tried to use a telescope or even look at the moon. Which, can you play the Beverly Hillbillies soundtrack on your banjo? Not yet, man. Muchas gracias, Al. Thanks for asking me that, because I did look up the tutorial, and it's absolutely amazing. I just started learning how to roll the banjo, so that is coming. But yeah, and Leah made something incredible, a beautiful gift for me. The strap, real Deering strap for the banjo. I can't play without the damn strap because now it's rolling off of me. She got me a beautiful strap. I'm going to be able to tie the banjo up with that. And Leah, I did get the pieces, the clips and everything on top of it. Beautiful. I got the stock. I got the screws to be able to connect it to the banjo. And if you want to see the banjo, you can all go to Bruce's Music to find out about the banjo. So, like, this is a family channel. Well, Bruce didn't get into the news right away, but very interestingly, I will right now. Kona Blue causing split between intel agencies. Defense Department says Coulthard. Some DoD employees believe Kona Blue documents Coulthard. Kona Blue, a plan to reverse engineer alien technology from a UFO. That's what the program consists of. The program had been the subject of rumors apparently for years. Very interesting. And what I want to do is just zoom up here. I'm going to fill up my coffee, actually. You guys can subscribe to my channels if you want. Head on over to Rumble. You can support me there. Also, by watching videos on Rumble. It's the only monetarily way of supporting me, ads wise, right? That one ad or two that you'll see, that shouldn't be too much of a bother. For those that are interested in the research, coffee. Anyone want coffee? Oh, yeah. You guys remember Project Camelot, Carrie Cassidy? A long time ago, I had an interview with her. You guys that don't know it, I had also a video interview with John Leary that's here on the site. Really what an honor having him talk about my research and about me and telling people to check me out, to check out Bruce Sees All, which I could have put in every video. I know the trolls got mad when I put it in a couple times, but hey, it was an honor. So, guys, the Kona Blue program. So everything's coming out at the same time, right? Those of you that are following the story and all the UFO reports, if back to Roswell, it was very many years. There never was another UFO report, but now all these UFO reports, bringing each time, as Ross Coulthard says, a little bit more transparency to the table. News Nation, some employees within the U.S. Department of Defense believe claims of an alleged program where the government reverse engineered alien technology from a recovered UFO. So this is important, guys. The recovered UFO. Don't forget, there is a UFO hiding under a massive structure somewhere that they're not telling us where that structure is. And don't forget, Ross Coulthard knows where it is. He also mentioned, which I'm pretty sure it pretty much explains everything, it doesn't necessarily have to be in the US or that all the UFO sites are in one country. They're scattered around the world. Oops, sorry, guys. They're scattered around the world. This will be the second time that I clean my glasses in my life because they don't get dirty. You guys do that? You know those people that have cars, but they don't have handprints on them? You don't get smudges. You don't have foot scuffs on the doors because I appreciate my little things. That's how I am as a person. You'll find me fun if you're new here. I'm a unique character. They say that people that bring truth and whistleblowers and people that have, the channel energy or get messages and stuff are really sort of crazy. That's sort of a little bit of the trophy that I have, that I'm a unique person. I don't try to imitate others. I do my research like this, and I'll sit down and joke and laugh and play a little piece of guitar, but it doesn't take away from the professionalism. That's the way I look at it. It doesn't take away from the research, the seriousness. That's, the way I look at it. Declassified documents released by, and this is fresh off the press, guys, released by the Pentagon. This is the only thing in the UFO news, by the way. Everything I mentioned in both streams today is everything that came out. And as I told you on Wednesday's stream, when I go and type in UFO news, Google shows me 3 months, sometimes 4 months ago, what came out. They're not giving you links. The C bills, the C64, the C18, all the bills that they passed in Canada are causing us to have a hard time getting our news. No more Canadian news on Facebook with the shit that Trudeau and everything did. This is all Trudeau's fault, by the way. So declassified documents released by the Pentagon charged with investigating UAPs or unidentified anomalous phenomena reveal the existence of a program to reverse engineer alien technology, but it never got off the ground because there was no such technology to be found. Kona Blue was a plan for the government to reverse engineer alien technology from a recovered UFO. It was a special access or top secret program created with the goal of acquiring, identifying, and reverse engineering what it calls, here we go again, AAVs. What's that? Advanced Aerospace Vehicles. Just some more names that they change. The UAP term came from AAV term. At the beginning, the Advanced Aerospace Vehicle turned into Unidentified Aerial Phenomena, and now UAP term changed. It's Unidentified Anomalous Phenomena. They always change it. But as for from Tim Burchett to everyone else, well, maybe not Tim Burchett. I think so. It's UFO. UFO is the term that the military uses. Defense community arrogant for not sharing UAP info, says Burchett. Those that don't know him, it's Tim Burchett, representative of Congress from Tennessee. So you're going to want to find out what Tim Burchett is saying. All along the group of Paula Luna, another military official, the commander, naval commander that talked and spoke out, they're all being held back from being able to speak out there. says, I can, Burchett, I can tell you that there are people inside the Defense Department, former and serving, who do believe that the claims made in the Kona Blue documents were authentic, Coulthard said. Sorry, not Burchett. Coulthard said the documents laid out a budget of between 12 million and 15 million for the first year to do this project, right? But where'd the money go if they didn't do it? Because the money was there, right? 25 million for the second year, and eventually an operating expense of more than 50 million dollars. The purpose was national security, with the goal of accessing recovered advanced technology and determining its threat capability. The program also had goals of determining Kona Blue program that we're talking about if you're just arriving. It's a new secret program that the Pentagon admitted existed, but that they say never left off because there was no alien technology. The program also had goals of determining if our adversaries, namely China and Russia, obviously it always comes down to that, like the space wars, space race back in the days, could have access to recovered advanced aerospace vehicles, AAVs. Lawmakers seek answers in classified Arrow briefing because Arrow. Coulthard said there's a potential rift between U.S. intelligence agencies and the Department of Defense. I'm told there's a split between the intelligence community and the Defense Department, said Ross Coulthard. The Pentagon, from News Nation, the Pentagon has decided to bluff it out and go it alone, right? There are people who are passionately of the view that there is authentic, recovered non-human technology in the possession of the United States. And they are determined to get access to it so that its utility can be exploited. Kona Blue has been the subject of rumors, they say, for years, but the Defense Department only acknowledged it this past month. So this is something that we knew about. So Ross Coulthard and everything, when you see his smile when he's there and he's talking, what we found out today in the news, imagine what he already knows is going to come out next week or the week after and the week after. There's Jeremy Corbell, there's Luis Elizondo, there's David Grush, all these things. I mean, look at Balthazar. All these people have yet to be vetted in reality, and probably most of them are not going to be, but the truth is coming out on the inside. There's actually some of the bad people on the inside also. I'm not saying that they're bad at all, but some of the people that were maybe thought of being bad are actually bringing out some truth. Kona Blue has been the subject of rumors for years, so we said that. So News Nation's Steph Whiteside contributed to the report also to shoot that out there. So if I scroll up here and look at, and it disappeared, that would be funny. I can't be here. Really? Okay, hold on. Um, mm, mm, mm. Where did the report go? Okay. Reverse engineer. Let's click here. What was the Kona Blue program? Oh, yeah, that video. I'm going to stop that there a minute. Pentagon continues to maintain that there's no evidence of alien life. It was scrapped when no alien technology was found, they say. And the government confirmed a proposed program to reverse engineer UFOs. So, what was the Kona Blue program? It was just that. And doesn't mean that UFOs exist. Um, is this the same report again? Hold on here. Yep, and yep. Forgive me here, my friends, while I'm looking around. So Arrow, they changed this. They changed this shit up here. Arrow report: no evidence of officials reverse engineering UAPs. Anomalous phenomena says it does not empirical evidence. No. All right. Well, here I'm just going to close that up then. Talk to my community instead. The hell with it. That's all that's in the news. They are hiding, everything. So the Pentagon has admitted that the Kona Blue program is a reverse engineer UFO program where they wanted to reverse engineer alien technology and non-human technology, but they say that unfortunately there was no human technology. Thank you, Annie, for that. Subscribing. I appreciate that. Or the thumbs up. CCR rocks, Kristen. I was a rebel in my younger days. They probably won't let me cross the border. I could try. Well, if you try, you're more than welcome. That's for sure. Surfer girl, how are you doing, sister? Greetings from rainy Vermont. Same here. We got rain on and off. Just before I started the stream, there was rain. Much love, peace, and blessings to all. Thank you very much. Leah, man, I tell you, man, sorry. I'm always manning everyone. Yeah, it would be awesome. Really would be awesome. It would be probably so ridiculously expensive for you all. But I'll be honest, I'll say, I'll pay the camping and beer and food. But it's like, yeah, just a trip would probably be like a trip to Hawaii, eh? I just want people that are not V'd, if people aren't V'd, not have to get V'd once you get into some other friggin' country. So, Matt Cat, I'm telling you, some people are off the wall going to come down from other countries probably. And if not this year, another year. Big powwow. And since it's going to be a couple of days, obviously, the big surprise is that a couple of you are going to, um, you know, literally get in a car with me. I'm going to bring you behind my home, and I'm going to show you the historical lights rising up from my home. And you probably get as emotional as I get when you see them, because they're always there, and it's something so beautiful to be able to see. And honestly, I don't think they're going to be leaving anytime soon. I really don't think they're going to be leaving anytime soon. Wish I could make it for your camping trip. Not able to travel. Hope you can live stream it. I will beyond live stream it. It'll be live. We'll be live streaming from a bunch of channels. You're going to have Elias's channel, Crazy Music Space Jam channel. You're going to have Alex Fortier, maybe his wife's channel, whatnot. There's going to be a bunch of channels going to be able to stream that. I'll be streaming from those channels during the day. Every evening, I will be going home and posting videos of what's going on. There's not going to be a gap here. You're going to get a lot of videos before. We're talking 24 hours here. I'm going camping. Okay. If it lasts 2 or 3 days, it's going to be something incredible, because we're going to film. We're going to make skits also, and fun. Listen, when I go camping, we have a lot of fun. It's like a Woodstock every time we go. It doesn't even have to do anything with drugs. It's really connecting with everyone, sitting down, singing campfire songs, laughing at each other, having a couple of beers, just enough for us to get tipsy and have a lot of fun. No one driving, everyone's staying there, remaining there at night. It'll be awesome, honestly. There you go. Yeah, in France, I imagine. And I've been invited by people often, and but in particularly, Alex was talking with someone, and this, that you all know, Bill. You'll be hearing about her, guys. Anyways, she lives in Corsica, Corse, and I posted an image in the community, took it down. Only Count Derpula saw it, of the beautiful, beautiful island in the um, in France, and it's just breathtaking. It's not comparable. So if we can get a cargo flight there or something, get dropped off, maybe airdrop or something like that, it'd be awesome for us to be able to do a real trip, guys. A real investigation of UFOs all around the world, with people, visiting their countries, where there's UFO activity. Boy, it's something I wanted to do many years ago. And when the pandemic hit, it stopped everything. Yeah, it's funny you say that. There's a lot of little loopholes and gaps, even here in Canada, to get into the States. My friend, his lawn is in the United States of America, where the border is. It's just a cement post that says Canada on one side, and we only have it engraved Canada. And on the other side, it's a nice plaque, U.S. plaque with the American flag. So often I've crossed over and taken a picture of me in the U.S. on the other side, but in reality, it's no man's zone that they call it. Thanks again, Jules. Sugar Bee says our ancestors from Nova Scotia will visit more time on Earth is done. Want badly. You gotta come camping, Jules. Oh yeah. Oh, Canada, it used to be our home. God tried to save it, and we play hockey. Yes, I'll leave it at that. Play button is finally unleashed. I love it, brother. Absolutely, man. I should have it up behind me every time because it's thanks to all you guys that I have that plaque there. It's a beautiful thing to have, beautiful thing to receive. And when you get that plaque, well, you get the box in the mail, the famous YouTube box that I was very carefully pulled off all the stickers on so I can get the souvenir of having received the box. Trolls. It's the fun box. The fun box. Odin to Alex. Merci beaucoup. I know who Odin is. Well, it's because of you guys. Absolutely. Thank you very much. It's an honor to have, who is not honored to receive it once you, arrive at 100,000, even though we should be at 250,000. Can trails because it's a fucking con as it always was. Oh, yes. Yeah. Unfortunately, all the actors that we loved the most when we were young, all the best actors also, but they're portrayed to be the best actors, right? And then some of the truth comes out and you go, oh my gosh. So many people I used to listen to, so many Bear, bye-bye. Fallon, bye-bye. All of them, all the Jimmys, both of them, right? Unfortunately. Absolutely some energy for our friend with the migraine. I would think of me, be honest, not to brag, Jules, but if you want to get rid of your headache, I've been able to get rid of them. That's thanks to my grandmother. It's supposed to be stopping the bleeding. So I have a lot of little gifts that I can do. I've gashed open my arm and I stop blood for that. So I don't bleed, bust open my head too. I still don't bleed. That's a cool thing or a dangerous thing. Maybe it's because it's a concussion. I stop bleeding. The guy's got a concussion in his head. Yes. Yeah. Fortunately, it's true. That's right. Yeah, you were supposed to absolutely do a trip at one point. Except my birthday. Are you? Are you? Yeah, that's Canada. Welcome to Canada. Honestly, you know what the trick is, you guys. If you guys want to come into Canada, and you're American, you don't want to use your passports or anything. What I would do is I would bring pair of jogging pants and stuff, and a cell phone and a backpack, and drop your knees in the dirt, go offside, and when somebody talks to you, just keep walking through across the border. And when somebody talks to you, go no comprende, and just keep walking. And then you're free to come in. To go camping, you'll get a cell phone, you'll get a room and board, you will be able to vote. Yeah, it's a sad truth about Canada. Alien human underwater base offshore of the military base at the tongue of the ocean. Yes, pure blood, natural immunity. I've heard of it and it exists. I believe it. According to a fry who worked at a friend who worked at Area 51. I've heard this about the in water base. Yeah, no, absolutely. Positive Tylenol vibes. Love it. Could be, man. It could be. I'm definitely not stopped. My ears are buzzing, bro. Like I'm at a fair in that wheel where you cling to the wall. Be honest with you. Area 51 buddies told him a moon is full of aliens. Thanks for that one. I believe it. I really do. Our way out of the matrix is in Antarctica through water. See, that's the thing. If they wanted to experiment with a time travel machine by going to the center of the moon by making a hole going through it. This is how they're doing, time travel and teleportation, even though they can only go back a little bit of ways. They say you can only go back so many minutes or whatnot. But yeah, you can believe they're doing these tests. Could be. We could absolutely be floating in water. Stuart Wimbles, Free Your Mind. Hey, brother, thank you very much, man, for being a member. Thanks for being here, guys. Yes, Sugar Bee, I can't wait. We live on the outside of our spaceship planet. Wayne, I love that one. I love that one because as much as we all talk about the moon possibly being a spaceship, this is a good conversation. Earth can, hear my old cracking chair. Earth can also be a spaceship. Black Knight Satellite, how are you? Thank you, my friend. Same. A lot of us were saying that. I was saying that on someone's channel the other day. Pure blood, and somebody says, "Oh, that's racist," but they were misunderstanding what we were talking about. The pure blood, virgin blood. That's what we were talking about. And again, not the same virgin blood that elite use for rituals. We're talking about not being V'd, quite simply. And are you, listen, we really are an awesome family. There's an incredible energy here in the community. I can't thank you guys enough for all the support you give this. And the handlers, Sugar Bee, yes, right you are. Really bad here in the US also, government equal thieves. Right, Kristen. You are absolutely right about that. Unfortunately, the pure truth. Mr. Kai's in the house. Thanks for being here, man. Iridium Kush. Bonsoir. Merci. Fringlish. Thanks for coming back, my friend. Merci. Thanks, guys. Xander. Oh, are you really, man? Oh, actually, did you already? Maybe you even told me that. Yasu. I'm Greek and I forgot how to read and write. I especially that I couldn't read or write though. Upsets me. I can't pass that down to my girls, but I can speak it at least. Absolutely, man. You're just mentioning it. I'm thinking all these words are gently coming back in my mind, at the beginning, and you're trying to read it and you're going, hey, F Caristo. No, Efraristo. Efraristore. Yasure. I talked to the real Greeks. They showed me the proper terms and everything. I was having a ball with the guys. Awesome people, seriously. I worked with them for a couple of years on the press. A real big Greek family. And they taught me a lot of Greek, but I forgot most of it, unfortunately. I remember words like equisipaletis, Ella, perimene, bring me the fucking pallets, bring me the 20 pallets. I learned a lot with the guys. I had a hell of a lot of fun. That is good memories. Just it feels good to me. I haven't thought about that moment since I've been doing this research. Since I've been doing this research, guys, I haven't. Honestly, I stopped living. Uh, I eat and breathe it because I love doing it, and wouldn't dare. I mean, just going camping is going to be the first time I do this, taking a day or two off to go camping because I don't like, I feel wrong. I like doing this. I like being here and presenting the work and stuff, even though it's so hard to get out there. But honestly, because the research was so revealing, when only 1,000 people come to a stream and see my research, for me, it's like, oh my God, I just showed 1,000 people a UFO on the moon. So for sure that it's going to cause a lot of talk. Maybe you won't remember my name, or maybe, what's my name? Say my name. When you share me out, don't forget that I'm not just Bruce Cesar, I'm Bruce Swartz, and be careful if you look up Bruce Swartz, you're going to see a lot of bullshit on me. That's for sure. I suggest you do it though. It's good reading. Honestly, I do it all the time. Yen Truck, thank you very much for being here. Been gone a while. Troy, man, thanks, bro. Mr. Bruce, notification and long time also. Been sub since the year 20,118. Thank you, brother. I'm kidding. 2018, man. Troy, thanks, bro. Thanks for being here, man. Man, they're not going to try to bring back a little bit of the words "Niet Strasvutia." Um, you know, I love the Russian language. I love. I learned some Chinese. I have a video here where I speak Chinese, and it's not Mandarin. It's actually traditional Chinese, and I love languages. Honestly, love language. With a name like Bruce Swartz, Mr. Black, my black family name, German background, mixed with a little bit of Indian on my mother's side, and probably even a bit of Irish or Scottish on my father's side or whatever. So listen, we're all big mixes, eh? Basically. Oh, you can see me in a bar. Yeah, shark's teeth. Yeah, no, you should see what I was writing this afternoon. I said the shit has hit the dam in the States, and people are like, "What dam? What dam?" No, no, has hit the friggin' fan is what I was trying to write, and it didn't work. Whoa, it's getting windy. Sun's active, by the way, guys. A G3 storm. I mean, unfortunately, Leah even said it. It would have been nice to see if you'd gotten the sun. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to get the sunspots today, but there's a large group of sunspots that's facing Earth right now. And just before starting the stream, there it's simmering down there. So, did it launch a CME? I'm not sure. No, I do not think so. But it did probably send some radiation. Yeah, the sunspots are pretty bad. Solar wind's very high, actually. No, it's moderately high. 509 kilometers per second. Still pretty fast. We'll see if it launches a coronal mass ejection. And tomorrow, hoping to get the sun, some more cool videos of the sun. Damn right, Susan. Exactly. Yeah, absolutely. Learn the reading and writing at school. You're teaching them the important part. Hey, that's true, though. It's just the background, you know. Maybe one day, even if they didn't learn the language, which I'm happy they did, absolutely, um, hiccups would look up, you know, their roots and say, "Hey, you know, my dad used to speak Greek. I wish I spoke Greek like my dad," but they possibly do speak Greek. So that's awesome. State of trance. Muchas gracias. Saludos, señor Bruce. Muchas gracias, señor. State of trance. Gracias por venir a mi canal de investigación de ovnis. That's all I can say. I wish I could say more. Can't say much. Down the south, we get really crazy storms. You guys, it's nuts. It's nuts, and I think you guys, it's going to ramp up too because I'm only here in Canada starting now to get these crazy. Well, listen, we get crazy stuff, guys. Crazy winters, crazy winds and storms, and that, but it's not like in the States. Not even comparable with what happens in the States. It's just ridiculous what you guys are getting. Hot flash, coffee, maybe the menopause. Check out my music channel too, y'all. State of trance in the house. Classic rock here, like some country as well. I'm getting there with the country. Well, not really, but there's sort of a lot of some of the. Oh, you listen to the Buzz, man? 99.9. I listen to that one. Oh my gosh. No, not going there. Hi from Orlando, Florida. Very beautiful Orlando, Florida. I had a chance of visiting Orlando, Florida when I was very, very young. My dad had passed away. My mother tried to, well, spoiled us, wanted to bring us there. And we drove up, you know, had picnic food on the way up to be able to get up. And we spent a wonderful time on the beach over there in Orlando. The first stop was Cocoa Beach, the first stop I ever made. And actually, the first um, sign of me starting to see palm trees. I mean, we got to south of the border. Aside from that, from south of the border all the way down to Canada, you're going to see friggin' Christmas trees because there's nothing else on the way up. I remember seeing the first palm tree. I was really happy to see the first palm tree. Um, it's what I was most excited to see. That's all I wanted to see. Didn't even look at the ocean. I stared at the palm tree. I wanted to see a palm tree. Then after playing under the palm tree for a while, some neighbor in Florida said, don't, oh yeah, okay. They're gonna follow me. Yeah, they're gonna follow me and knock the shit out. Get away from the coconuts. Lots of stuff been happening since the last caught up. Yeah, absolutely, man. But as much here and in the news with you, man. Yes, I miss this community. Florida boy here. Right on, Troy. And thanks again for being here, man. Yeah, Florida, you guys went through hell. I've been watching a lot of what was happening. Every storm. Black Knight Satellite. I love you for it. Thank you very much. Did I bore you all not too much this evening? I hope. Just sub to Bruce's Spanish and music channel. Hey, man, thank you very much. Mad Cat, sorry, I'm again with the man. Mad Cat, I appreciate that a lot. Right on, Darla. I think I'm seeing it too because I'm seeing the numbers were jumping a little bit around on my side here. Absolutely. It is so sad because they really blocked the channel. And it's the worst of it. The government's sure they're stopping me from the traffic, but it's not the government's blocking the music channel and the Spanish channel and all that. That's just really, I'm pretty sure it's just a lot of trolling, sort of hacker programs, but not necessarily big hackers. Hey, Susan, absolutely. With pleasure. Unless someone already did. I really have a good Spanish channel, guys. I have videos with I tested that I was speaking proper Spanish, and I, went through courses and online courses and translator. I keep my words limited to yes, no, up, down, so that people understand that I'm not, saying anything far fetched here. So what the heck is going on here? There I am. There, there he is. And I'll copy that 1 year later. I'm sure many people already posted, but if ever, there is the Spanish channel, my friends. Paste. Hoy. Mi canal de investigación en español. Mucho bueno. Thank you, Troy, for being here. Thank you so much, Leah. You guys rock. Everything you guys do. Leah, the other day you were sharing out a link. Listen, if you guys ever want to start your channel on Rumble, or if ever you want to start your own StreamYard and you want to try paying for the first time, going to shoot it out there. Always remember that it's not going to change anything for you if you go through the link that I post on every stream to join StreamYard. It helps. You could do it too and post that link when you are on StreamYard. And when people sign up on StreamYard through that link, it's supposed, it hasn't happened yet in years, never did, but it's supposed to help me get like $25. So I won't have to pay a month, because I do pay a couple of dollars a month for the StreamYard. That's my personal discretion. I've done tests with other free, bullshit applications. I'm sticking with what I'm doing, and I get more out of it. So that's exactly what I do. Damn. I don't even want my coffee anymore. You said that. Would it happen to be Captain Morgan's spiced rum? Hold on, I'm trying to remote view you there. See what you're doing. Oh, that's not a shooter. No ice? Do you have any ice? You wanted to put it in the coffee, but no, you went with the ice? Oh, yeah. You know what I tried when I did try the spiced rum? I know I'm opposite. Rum and Coke? Nope. Spiced rum, 7 Up, lots of ice. It was incredible. Spiced rum. The freaking thing's so expensive. You buy a bottle of Morgan, it's that big, and you go like, floop, 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 floop. Oh, it's empty. And so, anyways, people are like, what an alcoholic. No, no, with the small fucking bottles. Yeah. The very small bottles. Efrain Hernandez, thank you very much for asking, brother. Sorry for the late reply, man. Very sorry for that. Were you on Awake Nation before? No, but I've heard of it. No, I was not. No, no, I was not. We had a troll here last one saying that, people are trying to have interviews with me. Bruce just refusing the interviews. Oh, I can refuse interviews to certain channels, but no, fortunately. For other people who don't to be YouTube surfing, Bruce sees all stuff all the time. Guys, I'm telling you, you guys sharing here are the only shares, eh? And amongst yourselves and all the years, it's up to 2,000 shares. It's never been more than that. But honestly, that's a lot of shares. If you think that you only shared it about 50 times or 100 times, a lot of you have. And I really appreciate that. It definitely helps. I'm anxious to do an interview on as well, a friendly meeting on X to meet some more people that are interested in UFOs because the research is really not getting out there. So, how many did we lose? Did we lose any subs of this stream? I love talking about we get drives. Yep, so we lost about 10 subs. And so we don't usually get subscribers. When we do, it's our Peter Benton that resubscribes many channels, or Lisa Eckerly or Miss Here. There's a whole bunch of them that love me. Love, exciting and new. Come aboard. They're aggressive too. The trolls. But things are exciting and new. Stuart Spiced Rum sounds good right now. You guys, stop it. Stop. 9:20. Too late. It just closed 20 minutes ago. Trying to find a good app to make videos on my phone and show all the weird sky pictures I have. Xander, if any of you have information, I got a lot of people using phones here. Maybe some good applications. That would be handy for our friend Xander. Thanks for being here, man. Hey, I'm sorry, guys. Mr. Sabinator, thank you so much. Look, there's a thumbs up on this super chat law. Hey, thank you very much, brother. I appreciate that. Wow. Black Knight Satellite, thank you so much. Darla, you are too much, guys. I love you guys so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you. A lot of energy in the triple numbers tonight. Thank you, guys. 7 3 3 3 1 1. So Siri last night told me at 5 p.m. this evening it's going to happen. I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? On a video of Diddy. So I was like, what is going to happen tonight? Trudeau is in the news. A lot is happening. Darla, when we wake up tomorrow, thanks, Black Knight Satellite. You guys, awesome. When we wake up tomorrow, Darla, I think there's going to be some incredible news about Justin Trudeau. And again, you got to check out what the pleb posted. Freeland and that filter on her face. That was hilarious. I mean, she already looks like she's high as a kite. I don't really think they needed the, filter. When I got the allergy tested in the 1980, my doctor told me I was allergic to chocolate, but it was most likely, acetylene, can't spell. Acetylene, can't spell. Yeah. Oh, no, I hear you. Another thing is that when we were young and we got our baby vaccines, there's a lot of things that occurred. Like, for example, inside the V's, we're not even allowed bloody talking about it, but listen, allergic to shrimp because there was some freaking shrimp shit in the V, polio much. Well, that back then was the same thing. They put something in it and then people were allergic. Look at, back in the days, my parents and stuff never told me about any kids in their classroom that had peanut allergies. Now, as I was a bus driver after being a medical bus driver, a medical driver, um, we're not allowed giving chocolate to kids. We're not allowed giving out peanut butter to kids. Kids are not allowed. Like, think of it. Parents are not allowed making peanut butter sandwiches for the kids. They're not allowed having peanuts in the for the kids. Parties, they don't have bowls of peanuts there. I mean, allergic to everything. It's really hurting our immune system. The DNA, the manipulation and stuff is continually being manipulated. So be healthy, guys. Be aware of your surrounding and what's going on. I'm telling you. Monsieur Jeff Benoit, live dans la maison. Good idea, Leah. I should do so. Do 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 do. Hello, everyone on Rumble. Are you ready to rumble? Yeah, still that's arresting already. I shouldn't be saying that, but right on, guys and gals. Oh my goodness. Geez, look at all the people. Why's everybody always picking on me? There's nobody there, right? Yeah, I love it. I love it. I love it. We had some fun yet again this evening. Troll Blues. That's what I should be making on the music channel. Next song. They got a budget for something that didn't exist. Yeah, there. Greg Turner said it. He said it. Can't correct that. Exactly. They have a very large budget, by the way. 12 to 15 million the first year, 20 million the second year, 25 million the second year, then a regular budget of 50 million during the year. Could you imagine if I was getting 50 million a year? How hyped they'd be on the streams. I'm already hyped because you guys are here. I'm not even making ad revenue, and I'm hyped just for the stuff I'm showing. Black Knight, a satellite, absolutely. So right now we're streaming on the X platform. Thanks, guys. And we're streaming on Rumble at the same time. And it's the first time I started doing that is when I opened the Rumble channel. I was doing it for a while with the X platform. So the first 2 months, the first month I got over 3,000 subscribers. The month after, second month, 1,000 subscribers. And then we just stopped at a certain number. That's the plan. Thanks, Leah. Yeah, we have fun. We have some good discussions. I need a phone that will text my mind with no errors, probably about 10 years from now. I'd be afraid, maybe even 5. Uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco. Cinco eres? No. What's years in Spanish? Thank you, Sabinator, again. Montana, Wookie, thank you. Stairway to Heaven on the banjo. Make it happen, brother. It's possible, eh? I did do, yeah, but it's on the banjo, though. I mean, I love the banjo. I'm ecstatic on the banjo, and I can't wait to set up the strap now. You guys are going to make me do it now. Yeah. Susan says, the AI, I would be afraid if my phone typed all the nutty stuff in my head. Oh, wouldn't that be scary? Wouldn't that be scary? Or when you connect with somebody and someone is talking to you, you'd only have like 1 or 2 friends in life because in general, the minute you connect, it's like person doesn't want to speak to you right now. Person's pretending he likes you. The person, you got all this information coming out. They'll call it something like Neuraleak or something. Imagine that when Neura leaks out, the Neura website, Elon Musk do something about that, gets hacked, and they leak out the secret thoughts of your wife, whatever. Try. Stairway to Heaven and the banjo. Yeah, I will. Build it and they will come. You're always welcome, guys. I'm telling you. Love My Sky here in Laval is too polluted. Yes, I hear Xander. Listen, man, another thing in Ormstown, you're gonna have to look that up. Or the Ormstown Fair. It's understandable if people don't have access or time to come camping, but you're more than welcome, man, to come camping this summer or even visit during the day, set up tents. I mean, I'll be honest with you, those of you that don't want to pay, um, I'll be bringing you in the trunk if you want. I'm not kidding you. Not a problem to come camping. They are here to stay, brother. They're going to be showing themselves more and more. It is going to be beyond epic. Again, Montana Wookie, thank you. Thanks for coming by, you guys. Subsailor, hey, Bruce, when and where? It's going to be in Ormstown, Quebec. Yeah, what you have to do is type in this. Ormstown Fair. And you're going to type in camping lac des pain. I'm bringing you to camping pain, which is bread in French. Okay. So Ormstown, Quebec Fair. Seriously, if you check that out, you'll be able to get a good idea of where it's going to be, and then you can go on Google Maps and do a destination track and count to find out how far it's going to be, get information there. As a matter of fact, if there was enough people that were going to come from Montreal, I have some people from Montreal that are going to be coming down. You that are in Montreal, there are going to be people from Montreal are going to be able to come down following. I'm not going to say with, or we'll see. I'm not going to put words in people's mouths, but you're going to be able to follow. Most likely, I mean, I'm there. I'll go down and shuttle anyone from Montreal that wants to come down to the Ormstown Fair. No problem with that. I ain't bringing you back. I'll be hungover. Yes. Mhm. In the state of Washington, near Mount Adams. Yeah, it's very interesting. Annie, thank you very much for bringing that up. There's not a lot of YouTube channels that are talking about it. As a matter of fact, the people around there, when they had recently gotten snow not too long ago, they were talking about. I've been listening to some UFO reports and some things that were happening up there, basically like Skinwalker, sort of a Skinwalker Ranch sort of event, sort of thing happening. But I did hear about that ranch. Absolutely. Some of the things that are happening here, Annie, are a lot like Skinwalker Ranch. There's definitely some type of portal opened up here. That's right, Sugar Bee. We are the news now. This was fun as always, guys. Yeah, that could very well be. Alex says, for the Ormstown Fair, for example, if a whole bunch of group tickets gets discounts. I think at the door is $20 entrance. That I can tell you that much that I checked. But if I'm not like right now or whenever you can, go online and order ahead of time. I think I'm going to pay $10-15 to get in. It does not pay for the rides, right? But it's fair prices. Price. I'm not saying it's fair, but it's fair at the fair prices, not fair prices. Get my play of words. Montana Wookie says I'm close to Canada, northwest Montana, just south of Yak. Right on, where mountain men filmed the Kootenai Falls, 4 minutes away. Right on, right on, right on. Will brother, actually, we are going to be experiencing that evening also. There for the ones that want to participate, Alex, a couple of us are going to be doing that. We're going to be filming everything over there. There's going to be at least 5, 10 cameras filming everything. I'm bringing all my older cameras, charging all the batteries up so that we can continue to film, and I'll be charging throughout those days. It's going to be a lot of fun, guys, over there. We're going to make an amazing video, documentary, skit video. We're going to be doing some filming the UFOs. I'm going to have my infrared camera there also. We're bringing the guitars, the harmonicas, the drums. We might be even roasting a freaking pig. I'm telling you guys, we're all out over there. Wish I was roasting Trudeau. Thanks, brother. Thanks, man. It is Auntie Honey. It's a must. It's the only thing I can do. So you can be sure I'm going to. You guys can send me anything you would like at that address. You want to send me some, you know, alien technology, maybe a microfilm filmed with some, secret information, whatnot. I've often told people if there's anything to leak, images or whatnot that you guys want us to me to share, I won't share it on my channel, but I do have access to sending leaked information to a governmental source. By the way, my footage did get there, guys. I hope you know that. It's just that they don't vet you. It's like, cool, pretty awesome captions. That's what I got, but that's all I got. Wouldn't Bruce be a good match for James Gilliland for an interview? Thanks, Susan. They have similar experiences with the UFOs. There's lots of UFO channels. If there ever was definitely a type of channel that would be best to connect with, it's definitely the ones that are that have the hands-on experience themselves of capturing UFOs. Yes, absolutely. That's another thing. There's a real one, and there's the fake ones. There's the real applications. There's the real AVP monitors, and there's the ones that are no good monitors. I mean, there's a way of doing it, right? Like when you see the ones in the videos when they're walking and they're saying, "Is there a ghost there?" and the application says, "Buried." Fuck sakes. That was crazy. And I saw that, and you see millions of views on these people. And then I got really upset at one point because I saw one channel using an application where they said, Gary Simpson. Gary Simpson. Oh my gosh. They said the famous Gary Simpson. Then on another channel, Gary Simpson, the same application, you know, when you're listening to a monitor that is really scrambling, or those famous expensive ones, almost $1,000 now, many hundreds of dollars, the little Casios, or I don't know exactly which model is, you hear literal ghosts speaking through it, and no, it's not like just radio skip. It really is something answering and talking back. But there's a lot of fake applications out there, and we have a lot of not a lot, but some of the sensors that I went to get, that I'll be going to get more sensors, that the magnetic fields, all electrical fields, and all microwave fields. So just this, guys, okay, is awesome to have. I get close to a UFO, and it is going to show me some readings, and I'll register those readings, be able to show them. Lots of stuff coming to this channel, my friends. Well, I really want to thank you, His Highness. I really want to thank you guys for stopping by the channel, and all the amazing Darla. Geez, you guys, it's too much. You guys are always helping the channel. Thank you so much. Thanks for the contributions on my event, by the way. And not too long ago, couple months ago, my computer got fried. It costed the computer. That was horrible, the shit that was happening. But the suppression of the channel, guys, this channel is being attacked. If you want to see the government exposed, and you want to see me go big, because if this gets out, I mean, this would explode. And guys, we're living in times of revelations. Revelations are going to be coming out. Definitely. Do you guys feel like tomorrow is going to be a big news day? I think something's happening. Klaus Schwab is still ticking. Apparently, no comment. Let's do so. My first language is French, so trying hard to stay focused. Ah, aussi, Annie, j'ai aussi, puis tu vas le savoir, sur la chaîne française que j'ai moi aussi, j'ai OVNI Québec Astronomie. OVNI Québec Astronomie, j'espère de aussi te voir là. If you speak better French, like I said, I show my research in French, in English, in Spanish. I have a video explaining, like a 5-10 minute video in Italian explaining the research. I have a video of me speaking in Latin explaining the research. I tried to post videos in other languages where people would get interested. And the Chinese video is the one that got the most views, actually. Several thousands of views now, approaching almost 3,000 views, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Diliowa, hello from Colorado, USA. Thank you very much. Another place, Colorado, where I want to go visit and see the bases and everything there. The US is jam-packed with secret bases underground and everything, guys. Bradford, Mel Prick, thank you very much. Happy Friday night to you too, man. Thanks, guys. Same, brother. Same. Wait, how'd you like my image, Count Derpula, that I posted in the community? You're the only one that saw it. I posted an image in Corsica. A community member, longtime community member on the French and English channel, has invited me several times, but was even really seriously talking with somebody else now. Even with Alex, we're talking about it. All of us maybe trying to, have a trip to go down to film UFOs and whatnot. Right on, brother. Donovan, thanks for coming by, man. It's skipping here. I'm having problems scrolling down here. Newcomers are welcome in the chat. Please wade in. The waters are warm and shallow. Thank you very much, Susan. You rock, Susan. I love you. Better late than never, brother. Interferometry. Interferometry. Tu vois bien, hein? Physics. Yes. That would be funny starting a video. Hi, guys. I want to explain something that nobody's explained to anyone that I caught on. It's about interferometry. Pierre Poilievre. I love you, Alex. Alex Jones goes, Pierre Poilievre, Pierre Poliavino, Pierre Poliavapinato. I was having fun with him there. But no P. Bruce, our little boys will be worth a fortune soon. Telling you, Sabinator. Yep. Yeah. I'm telling you that it's already popular demand that the girls are looking for the no-feet guys because they are the ones that will have babies that are not, look at it. So, die. Last time I thought I was going to say knocked off. Last time I got knocked off internet, so I gave more this time. Hey, Black Knight Satellite, I thank you very much for being here. That's another thing in the news, the Black Knight Satellite a few times, which they said was a tarp. Imagine, it is definitely not a tarp. That's for sure. Thank you very much, everyone, for stopping by. I've had a glitch, just one so far. I had Kung Fu movies and started picking up some Chinese. It's an incredible language. Ni hao. Always so happy when I say hello. Just did my Mr. Bean face. Anyways. Anne, thank you for being here. Zerxonian. I'm English, and we have been since at least 1,600 years. Or the first Spanish. I regretted doing research in that, boy. I was hearing a lot of names coming up. Guzman. El Chapo, Isabella. Anyways, lots of names. So I wanted to find out where the first Spanish was registered, who they were fighting against, Arabs, imagine, back in the year 1200. And it was the noble family called the Bloodline. You guessed it, the Guzman house. I went, mouth dropped to the floor. I often I do research because of a certain pattern or silly word, and I find out stuff. It's like, oh my gosh, like when you first start researching Congress and the states and everything, and you go, my God, they're all related. you know, you got, you know, anyways, Hillary Clinton's brother, and then owns gold in Africa, and then in Haiti is in charge of this and is in charge of that. Yeah. Yes, guys, Auroras. As a matter of fact, let me tell you where the Auroras should be appearing in which countries. Obviously, it's never a country I can name. Maybe not. They took them off. But some of you see them all the time, right? So, yeah, Aurora Borealis if you're in the north, or Auroras. No CME. The G3 was due to the delayed cannibal CME. You are absolutely right about that. Yep, I checked. There's no coronal mass ejection that occurred, and it simmered down. It's moderately high, the winds right now, solar winds. Love from Scotland, and thank you very much. This cat, Stephanie. Yeah, there's a little bit of connection problems here too, guys. I am about to get off though, but yeah, thanks for letting me know that. Hey, Star Hunter, bro, man. Thanks so much, bro, for all the amazing support here on this channel. Yeah, bro. 999. Antenna broke. Oh my god. Yeah. Yeah, that was like my other car. I had the antenna, but it was bent. A little chip nick in it. And this was my old Toyota. And it used to go up like, hey, everyone. That's the nice Led Zeppelin when we go. It would go up and down, up and down, up and down. I'd hear it sometimes. Sometimes I'd even send my nose over to the right to get it a bit more. Yeah, crappy radio. I hear you. Go ahead with the flyby. I've never gotten it. Poorest hired. Every time he asks me for a flight, he runs out of gas. How long could a jet fly around and wait for me? Definitely do not put me in charge of the tower, His Highness. Thank you very much, Anne. I'll have to ask her. She says she is. Yeah, it's buffering on my end too, guys. So I'm going to finish off here. But honestly, I can't thank you all enough for the incredible support. Yeah, it's jamming up here. Thanks, you guys. And anyways, sorry for the ones I missed. Again, flyby. He crashed for sure. If you didn't crash, brother, I don't even speak Spanglish. There's a good one. That's where I'm at now. The Spanglish, yes. Terry, Barry, thank you so much. How very kind of you. I love you, sister. Thank you so much for joining the member side. And well, geez, I'll say like Darla says, I really do look like a chubby ball there, eh? Not there, but with the round icon on the back. The French are tough people. They eat pain for breakfast. Damn right we do. His Highness. À Saint-Eustache. Première fois que j'étais à Saint-Eustache, c'était pour visiter le super gros encan où il y a l'ancien théâtre de film in Saint-Eustache. It was a very big auction there in the summer. I'm pretty sure it's still there in the summer. Saint-Eustache. It's busy places, man. Right on, Xander. 44 minutes away. And of course, there's people in your end that are going to be coming down, probably 10 minutes away from you. You come down, you're welcome to come down with your kids also. It could. There's going to be everything there, but not everything. Maybe a little bit of green or whatnot. I'm being honest there, but there's going to be nothing dangerous with the kids. We're all going to be very civilized and responsible. So it'll be fun to get a couple of people there during the day, and there is a swimming pool for the kids, and we can all go and watch them and spend a whole couple of hours and have all the visiting kids go and play in the pool. Xander, you said it before me. Exactly, the flea market. Hey man, is it still on? Listen, Xander, there'll be some meeting up with some of you guys in Montreal eventually at some point. I'm telling you guys for sure, maybe even before the camping trip. But yeah, I'd have to get back up there, Saint Eustache, and visit that place. Xander, I did not connect with a lot of people in Canada. This is really the first year where a lot of people are starting to flood in more. Well, not flood in, but from Ontario, from Canada, and everything. So, Sabinator, isn't it sad? But it's the honest truth. Sure, they do, Count Derpula. Dom Goddess, thanks for being a member, my friends. I love you all. I am getting off now. What will the next video be about? Is there UFOs outside tonight? I don't think so, but I'll be checking. Hey guys, wish me luck to be catching the sun tomorrow. And thank you so much for the incredible comments. I'll be answering comments both this evening and tomorrow morning early. I'll be up on the money early, 5, 6 a.m. with the coffee. Hopefully it's not going to rain because I do want to get the sun. I feel like the sun, it's important to film the sun right now these days because eventually it's going to blast something out that we're never going to see again. Hopefully not a big Carrington event, but we'll be checking that out. Ladies and gentlemen, X platform, Rumble platform, YouTube platform. Take the time to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And for those that have, thanks. I love you guys. Thanks, mods. Thanks for the generous contributions, everyone.